And remind yourselves that the breath is here for us to guide us through our practice, to anchor us down, to help us to remain present in here and now. And gently blink your eyes open and welcome all to your practice this morning. Lovely to see you all. Great. So now let's remove the blocks from under the bottoms, leaving them nearby if we need them for the practice. And we'll start with ankle and plantar fascia stretches, so of your soles of the feet. These areas are hardly ever touched or stretched, so it might feel a little bit intense to start with. So we place the hands under the shoulders and tuck your toes under. Good. Tuck your toes under and then lean your bottom onto your heels. So go to the place you start feeling already gentle stretch through the soles of your feet. Maybe this will be enough for you already, as the bottom is already applying some weight onto your feet. Maybe you would bring the chest up and bring the hands onto your thighs. Good. Close your eyes. If this is not doing anything for you, you can lean back and maybe place the hands behind your feet. You'll see that the weight is greater as we move the center of the gravity. So this is an option too. Only you know what you're feeling. You'll stay about a minute here. This is a slightly longer stretch. And stay with whatever is present here. But please do also remember that if it becomes unbearable, a little bit too much, take a step back, come out of the shape. Not very long left here. Let's take 3 more breaths. And very slowly, bringing the hands under your shoulders again. Release your toes and maybe gently tap your feet if you'd like to release the tension. And then keep your toes pointing. Make sure your ankles are together and then bring the bottom back onto your heels. So really trying to keep the ankles and the heels together. They will want to slide away from one another. So try to keep them together. Good. And now we'll try to do the same. Lean backwards. And as you're leaning backwards, you'll start slowly taking the knees off the mat as well. So until you feel the stretch through the top arches of your feet and around the outsides of your ankles, try to keep the ankles together. Maybe you can try, it's not easy, to find the balance and bring the hands to your heart center in prayer. It's not easy at all, very wobbly. Core would have to be engaged. And just if you want to have a little play, it's not necessary at all. Good. Take your time here. Again, if it is too much, bring the knees closer towards the mat. Only you know where your edge is. We don't want to push beyond. We do not want to hurt ourselves, injure ourselves. Good. Little longer left here, maybe 5 more breaths. Beautiful. And after your 5th exhalation, very carefully bringing the knees down to mat. Hands under the shoulders again, tabletop, and gently tap your feet. Good. And now we'll come to cat-cow stretches, placing the knees just under your hips. Nice, even tabletop. Good. So once ready, with inhale, start moving the belly all the way towards the mat, not all the way towards the mat, lifting the chest up and look up, finding gentle arch. And exhaling into your cat pose, pushing the floor away, rounding through the spine, looking between the thighs. Inhale, arching through the back, maybe slightly deeper arch, lifting the chin up. Exhale, round, awakening the spine, awakening your back muscles, opening the front of the body, inhaling into your cow shape, exhaling into cat. One more deep breath in, maybe your deepest curve. And exhale, round, push the floor away. And coming to your neutral spine, and I will thread a needle. So we'll take the weight onto the left arm and taking the right hand to skies with your inhale. And deep exhale, sliding the right arm under your left armpit and bringing the right shoulder down to mat. Maybe your right temple rests on the mat too. Make sure you bring the pelvis back to center. Naturally, it would be leaning a little bit more to the left to make space. See if you can center it. Place your bottom above your knees. And maybe taking the left arm all the way towards the skies. Perhaps it feels nice to wrap your left arm around your back and reach for your right hip crease. Gentle spinal twist. Give your body time to adjust. Maybe keeping your eyes closed whilst you're breathing deeply in and out from the belly. And unravel if you're binding. Left hand reaches high. And with exhale, left hand comes back to mat. Prop yourselves up and counter twist. Just one breath. Right hand high to sky. And bring it back down to your tabletop. Breathe into your long spine. Breathe out. Good. And when ready, take the weight onto your right arm. Inhale your left hand high. Open the chest up. Find that space first. And exhale, slide the left arm under your right armpit, lowering the left shoulder down. Maybe left temple comes down too. Bring the pelvis back to center. And only when you feel comfortable here, right hand reaches high. And perhaps the right arm goes behind your back and you'll find your left hip crease. Opening the chest high to sky. Exhaling slightly deeper, perhaps into your twist. Good. And slowly inhale, unravel, reach your right hand to skies. With exhale, right hand comes back down to mat. Inhale, prop yourselves up and find your counter twist. Left hand reaches high. And exhale, release back to your tabletop. And deep breath to your long spine. Deep breath out. Wonderful. And tuck your toes under. And make your way to your first downward facing dog of your morning practice. Take this opportunity also to explore the body. So perhaps walking your feet, pressing one heel down, then another, moving the shoulders, wiggling the hips, shaking the head. Yes and no. Good. Whatever it takes for you to identify where you feel great, but where also you need a little bit more kindness. Couple more breaths here whilst you're building your foundation with all 10 knuckles grounded, fingers pointing forward, and we're pushing the floor away, shoulders up away from ears, and the feet are about hip width apart. So there is enough space for your pelvis to tilt forward. Imagine that inverted V shape created with the body. Once you have your still downward facing dog, walk the feet all the way to your hands and find your dangle. Placing the feet here with the apart, toes pointing forward, gentle bend through the knees. Let the torso hang down. Options to grab hold of opposite elbows and swaying torso from side to side. Neck is relaxed, shoulders are soft. And there is more and more space in between each vertebrae, also as the weight of the shoulders and the crown of the head is slowly dissolving all the way to your mat. And come to still body, back to center. Let go of the elbows and slowly begin to rolling all the way up to standing, bringing the vertebrae on top of one another. Taking your time, you want to feel every single segment. And find your Tadasana. Toes together, heel just slightly apart. Tuck your tailbone in, arms are strong alongside the body. Good. And let's start with some salutations, gentle salutations first. Your next inhale, raise your arms and bring the chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, slowly lift halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back. Take a moment here so the pelvis can open, pressing through your right heel, lifting the chest up. Open through the left hip. Step the left foot to right, come to plank. Breathe into your belly, draw the belly in. Breathe out, squeeze the glutes together. Breathe in. And exhale, bring the knees, chest and chin to mat. With your next inhale, slide your chest forward and up, come to gentle baby cobra and hold here for 3 breaths. Moving the elbows towards your rib cage, keeping your glutes engaged, looking forward. Get 1 more breath. And exhale, bring the chest down to mat. Inhale, push the hands against the mat and lift the chest up. Baby cobra, maybe you feel you'd like a half cobra. And hold 3 breaths. Maybe closing the eyes, allowing the back to adjust here. And exhale, release down. Good. And now push the floor away and bring the bottom just above your heels and come to this puppy shape when you start sinking the chest towards the mat. Or Anahatanasana as well, we call it, just for 5 breaths. Opening a little bit more through the armpits. Good. Try to keep your lower back long. It is more about opening through your thoracic spine. Tailbone is pointing up. Good. 1 more deep breath. Well done. And walk your hands back. Good. Tuck your toes under. And bring your bottom all the way back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. Step the right foot forward. Lost everyone. Let the pelvis sink deep. Next, inhale, step the left foot to your right and lift halfway, spine is straight. Exhaling your chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale your way all the way to standing, lengthening fully through your arms. Good, nice long spine. Exhale, fold forward, bring the chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Right foot joints, finding your plank. And bringing the knees, chest and chin to mat. Inhale your chest forward and up, coming to your half cobra. Now without the hold, bring the chest and chin down. Inhale, push the floor away, extend your arms, maybe coming to full cobra. Lift your heart higher, maybe look up. Exhale, bring the chest and chin down. Tuck your toes under and bring your bottom back. And up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Pointing the tailbone up, pressing the heels down. Next inhale, look forward. Step the left foot forward. Right foot joints and lift halfway, spine is straight. Exhaling your chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way to standing, finding more length here. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, let's keep flowing. Exhale your right foot back. Left foot joints, finding plank. And slowly bringing the knees, chest, chin down. Inhaling chest through, arms lifted up into your cobra versions, baby half or full. Look up. Exhale, tuck your toes under and move your bottom back and up, downward facing dog. Pointing the tailbone high to skies. Breathing into your belly. Breathing out. One more. Deep breath out. Next inhale, look forward. Step the right foot in between your hands, but this time point your left toes out and bring the left heel down to mat. Bending the right knee, now opening the hips, and with care make your way to warrior two. Good. First focus is your foundation, so make sure the stance is nicely wide, so you've got enough space to sink into your front knee, pressing through the outside of your back foot, arms are strong and reaching away from one another. Well done. Your next inhale, flip your right hand to skies. With exhale, reverse your warrior. Gently place the left hand onto your left thigh and reach the right hand back. Slowly starting to stretch through the right side of the body, deepening the stance. One more breath here. Good. Next inhale, rise back to warrior two. Now we're coming to extended side angle, but with exhale, we're taking the right arm across the body and reach for your left hip crease and take the left arm over your head. So you don't have support here. So you really need to work into your thigh and into your core. Two more breaths here. Well done. Hopefully you're getting a little bit sweaty. Good. Next inhale, rising back up. And I will do the same, but only on one breath. So with inhale, reversing your warrior, maybe reaching the right hand a little bit further back. Good. And with your exhale, you will find your unsupported side angle. Right arm through the front, left arm over your head. Slowly, slowly. Deep breathing. Well done. Inhale back up and reverse. Well done. Inhaling back up. Exhale. One more. Side angle. Right arm across the body. Left arm reaches forward. That's it. Inhaling back up. Last reverse. Wonderful. Inhale back up, warrior two. And now as you exhale, straighten your right leg and come to your triangle pose. Gently resting the right hand on your right ankle, maybe using the block. Left hand is reaching high to skies. The gaze follows. Maybe some go a little bit deeper, hand would go down to mat. Your choices. Find the stillness. Find the calm in this shape. Good. Try to really create a long line of energy through your arms and distribute the weight evenly across both legs. One more breath here. Good. Your next inhale, draw all that energy that you might need for the next shape. With exhale, as we look down, we also bring the left hand to your left hip. Now bending the right knee, hop the left foot closer to your right and place the right hand in front of your right foot. Setting up for half moon. Maybe you've got a block here to support you, to give yourselves a little bit more space. And when you feel ready, slowly taking the left leg off the mat. Bring the left hip on top of the right, so really opening the pelvis towards the ceiling. Doing the same with your chest. And only when you feel steady, taking the left hand all the way towards the skies. Be fully aware of your raised leg. It is very active. Good. One more breath. Keep it strong and steady. And slowly step the left foot back to mat. Bring the chest up and find your warrior two. Well done. Beautiful, smooth transition. That's it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Your steady, strong warrior two. Your next inhale, your chest would face forward. Square your hips. Pressing the left foot down and reach your eyes up. Your arms up. Find your warrior one. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Finding your stability here. Finding your balance. finding your grounding. Beautiful. Next inhale, lengthen more. And with exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Find your prayer. Inhale, breathe in. And with exhale, twisting the torso to the right and take the left elbow outside of your right knee. Parivrtta Pasva Konasana. Try to keep the left heel down if possible. If not, take it off the mat. It will give you a little bit more space. So instead of warrior one stance, you would have high lunge stance. Your choice is, we're trying to bring the hands in the middle of the chest. Gently pressing the elbow against the knee. Sinking nice and deep into your right knee. One more breath. Exhale to twist. Next inhale, very carefully through the center. Lift your chest and reaching all the way for the skies. Beautiful. With exhale, extending your right leg and bring your arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers together. Keep this nice deep stance. Inhale, roll the shoulder blades together. Push the left hip forward, right hip back. And with exhale, finding your pyramid. With a wide stance, slowly moving your straight spine towards the front leg and allowing the fist to fall over your head. Don't forget your breath all the way to your belly. Try to keep the weight even across both legs, soft neck, soft shoulders. So one more breath like this. And I will try to make this humble warrior. So we will bend the right knee, keep this forward fold. So see what happens. Maybe you will find a little bit more depth than usual here. A little bit more openness through the right hip as we transition from quite deep shape. Take 3 breaths in total there. Not too long. Wonderful. After your third exhale, your inhale will bring you back all the way up to standing, and you can straighten the right leg again. Beautiful. Now unlace your fingers, bring the hands to your hips, and hop your back foot a little bit closer to your front foot. Push the left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, lengthen. And with exhale, moving the straight spine towards the front leg, but stop once it's parallel with the ground. Inhale to length. And with exhale, take your left hand outside of your right foot. Again, the block is availability here. It's a possibility. Give you more space. More you push the left hip forward as well, the more accessible the twist will be. So from here, we try to twist around the spinal axis, opening the chest to the right, and then taking the right arm towards the skies. Maybe you will look up, opening the right shoulder, opening the right armpit up. Couple more breaths. Pressing the feet firmly down. Inhale to length. And with exhale, slowly coming back to center. Both hands frame your front foot. Good, we got one more shape here. Little balance to do. So focusing on your right leg. Now hands can go a little bit in front, so just under your shoulders, and keep your gaze down. Try to come onto your fingertips. From here, we'll try to come into supported warrior 3. So we'll take the weight onto the right leg, and then take the left leg, left foot off the mat, and place the leg parallel with the ground. Try to keep the torso as well parallel with the ground. So build your stability here. Good, fixing the gaze down. And from here, option either to bring your arms to reach forward, so full warrior 3, or you can bring them to your hips. And slowly from here, come all the way up to standing. Well done, not an easy transition. I'm hoping your right leg feels it. Shake it out. Good, well done. And find your Tadasana again. With your toes together, heels slightly apart, arms alongside the body. Breathing into your belly. Breathing out, settling in. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Wonderful. Inhale, raise your arms and reach for the skies and land. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, nice long spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Right foot joints come to plank. And bring the knees, chest and chin down. Inhale forward and up and finding your cobras that are most appropriate for you and look up. Exhale, tuck your toes under and find your downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Turn around so I can see the screen from here. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Now step the left foot in between your hands, pointing the right toes out. Drop the right heel down to mat, opening your hips, strong through the left leg and rising to your warrior two. Make sure the stance is nice and wide so you've got enough space to go deep into that left leg. Arms are reaching firmly away from one another. Breathing in deeply here. Breathing out into your strong warrior two. Inhale, flip the left hand to skies. With exhale, gently reverse. Place the right hand onto your right thigh, reaching the left hand back. Try not to collapse here, not to press against that leg. Just gently resting your hand. Wonderful. Stretching the left side of the body. Breathing all the way to your left. Good. Inhale, back to warrior two. And with exhale, we'll find that unsupported side angle. Left arm across the body finds the right hip and take the right arm over nicely deep into this shape. Be generous with your poses. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well done. One more. Breathe out. Exhale and carefully inhale all the way back up as you're pressing the left foot down. And reverse. Now we'll move a little bit faster through here. Good. Inhale back up. Exhale back to your side angle. Just one breath here. Beautiful. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, reversing. Lovely. Inhale up the last time. Exhale deep. Side angle. Really nice deep shape. As deep as you can. Excellent. Inhale, rise back up and reverse. Inhale back up. And your next exhale, straightening the left leg and finding the triangle pose. Gently place the left hand onto your left ankle, maybe using the block. Reaching the right hand high to sky, your gaze follows. If you feel deep, of course, the left hand can go down to mat. Your choices, your practice. Opening the chest up, weight is even across the legs. This can be a recovery pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. And now with next exhale, we will look down and bring the right hand to your right hip. Then we're bending the left knee, hopping the right foot closer to your left. And setting up for your half moon, placing the left hand in front of the left foot, maybe using the block for support here. Once you're ready, slowly taking the right foot off the mat, open the right heel, hip high to skies, squeezing your glutes, open the chest up, and only when feeling steady, taking your right hand towards the skies. Good. Couple more breaths, keep it strong. And carefully stepping back to your warrior two. Well done. Not an easy transition. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Feeling strong and victorious. Next inhale, face forward. Square your hips. Warrior one, reaching your arms high to skies. Build your foundation, pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Nice wide stance. 2 more breaths. Rolling the shoulder blades together, bringing the shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist, taking the right elbow outside of your left knee. Turn around, it's easy for me from here. Good. Trying to keep that back heel on the mat if possible. If not, of course, you can take it up. You can also bring the knee down to your mat if you need more support. Good. Deepening the twist with exhale. Next, inhale with care, bring the chest back to center and reach your arms all the way back up. Exhale, straightening the left leg, keeping the wide stance, and bring your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers together, find the fist. Take a moment here to find your stability, perfect stance, squared hips. Inhale, open the chest up. With exhale, start folding forward and pointing the fist towards the skies, finding the pyramid. Trying to keep the spine as long as possible. Neck is relaxed. Don't forget to breathe into your belly. Let the gravity to help you here. One more breath like this. Good. And from here, we'll find a warrior humble warrior. So we'll bend the left knee, keep the fist over the head, and then see if you can bring the crown of the head a little bit closer towards the mat. Exploring the shape. 2 more breaths, softening the shoulders. 1 more. Well done. And carefully bring your chest back up. Release your fingers. Reach your arms up so you can stretch it up and straighten your left leg. And release. Hands to your hips. Hop your back foot closer to your front for better stability. Pushing the right hip forward, left hip back, setting up for revolved triangle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinging from the hips and slowly moving the spine towards the mat, but stop runs parallel with the ground. Neck is long, looking down. Inhale, find more space. And with exhale, taking your right hand outside of your left foot. Maybe you're using the block here for support. Inhale, lengthen, more space. And with exhale, as you square your hips a little bit more, you also open the chest to the left and take your left arm towards the skies. Opening through that left armpit. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe and breathe. Well done. Long arms, long legs, long spine. 1 more inhale. And exhale carefully back to center. Place your hands down, just under your shoulders. Take a moment here so the spine has time to fall back to its place, but start focusing your gaze down in between the hands, and your focus is fully on the left foot. From here, we'll move on to supported warrior 3. So maybe you lift yourselves onto your fingertips. You can grab a block as well for a little bit more space. Once you feel ready, taking the weight onto the left leg and take the right leg up, place it parallel with the ground. Finding your stability here, finding your strength. This is not an easy transition by all means. From here, we'll try to find a full warrior 3. So arms will be either reaching forward or you'll bring them to your hips. And then slowly come back standing. Good. Just the transition, not too long hold. Well done. Tadasana or shake it out. Well done. Toughest part is over. Bring the toes together. Heels slightly apart. 2 deep breaths here. In and out from the belly. As we're grounding ourselves again. Settling back into our more natural shape. Well done. Your next inhale, raise your arms and reach all the way to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the chest to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lifting halfway, keeping the spine long. Exhaling, your right foot back. Left foot joints, come to plank. And slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. And placing one hand on top of another, and rest your forehead on your hands. Relaxing your body. Gathering your breath perhaps, or steadying your breath. And reminding ourselves that if the mind is slightly restless, using the breath as an anchor that can keep ourselves grounded. We can always come to following and listening to our breath, and then become a little bit more present again in a given moment in our practice. Take a couple more breaths. Well done, everyone. So now we've got one round of back bends and not too much of a back bending today. So I'll just first demonstrate. So I know there are some back issues here, so maybe this first option would be a little bit more appropriate. It will be cobra pose. So you'll start with your feet about hip-width apart, toes pointed, and then you would lift yourselves gently off the mat with the hands just under your chest. So this will be lovely supported cobra. Now, if halfway through you'll feel strong here, you could bring then your arms alongside the body and reach your fingers towards your toes. So that's an option too for those who are struggling a little bit with the lower back. Those who would like to go deeper, you would find your Dhanurasana pose, the boat pose. You would find your ankles. Now, so you would come to this shape, but halfway through, you'll try to let go of the ankles and find this active version. So you'll try to maintain the shape without using your hands. Then you'll find your ankles again, and then you'll come back down. So these are two options. So you will start with your supported option. Then you would let go, try to hold the shape for a breath or two without the support of your hands, and then find your starting point and lower down. Well done, Helen. Good. So if you had a go, come back to resting on your belly. So maybe you did your beautiful active Dhanurasana or active cobras, and you're resting down. Perhaps feel at the bottom gently from side to side. Lovely, beautiful, well done, everyone. So now is the time to stretch it all out a little bit. So bringing the hands to your chest and move your bottom onto your heels. Come to child's pose. Resting the forehead down, walking the hands forward so you can create a little bit more length for your back and your arms. Well done. And inhaling, looking forward. Tuck your toes under and move your bottom back towards the ceiling. Come to your downward facing dog. Finding that inverted V shape, pressing the hands firmly down. Heels are moving towards the mat. Tailbone is pointing to skies. You're opening more through your armpits and the chest. One more breath. And now walk your feet all the way in between your hands and bring your bottom down to mat. Good. And extend your legs fully. Flex your feet so the toes are looking to your face. Good. Now ground through your sit bones. Maybe separate the bum flesh. Maybe slide the block or cushion under your bottom if there is a pulling through your lower back. If the knees are not that happy here, you need to bend them, and maybe you need support here. Listening to the body, remember. Once you feel ready, inhale, raise your arms, create the space. And with exhale, as you're keeping your arms next to your ears, slowly bringing the chest towards your legs. Keep the spine straight, so we don't want to round the spine. We want to move from the hips. Only when you feel the deep stretch running through the back of the legs and your back, grab hold of your toes. Maybe you'll loop a strap around your feet to give yourself space. Maybe you'll find ankles or your calves. It doesn't matter, really doesn't matter where you reach. But try not to stress your shoulders to your ears. Sometimes we want to fight with our egos and we're telling ourselves, yes, I can do this, I can go really far. That's not the point. We want to ease into the shapes. We want to feel that length through the neck. The shoulders should be relaxed, the shoulder blades at the back of your ribs. And you just gently encouraging the chest to move closer towards the legs. Slowly, slowly, and remind yourselves that every day is different anyway, so we never feel the same. The practice never is the same. So embrace this, appreciate this. Imagine if it was all the time the same, quite boring. Inhaling, exhaling, softening down. Let's take 3 more breaths, allowing that spine to lengthen a little bit more. Deep breathing still into your belly. Hopefully with exhalation, we're able to let go a little bit more and descend deeper. 1 more. Beautiful. And slowly releasing the strap or your toes or your feet, ankles or your calves. Keep your forward fold and bring arms to your ears. And only then slowly rise all the way back up to seated. That's it. We want the core to be working here. And exhale, release your arms to your body. Beautiful. So now as we're bending the knees, we also draw the feet together. Coming to Baddha Konasana, first a variation. So we try to bring the heels as close to the groin as we can. And now wrap your hands around your feet. Now you can open the feet like a book. That instantly creates a little bit more space. Good. It moves your knees closer. And then see if you can rest your elbows on your inner thighs. Good. Keeping that block under your bottom if you felt the pressure under your lower back. And now we'll try to do the same. So we'll keep the spine straight and only move from the hip joints. Inhaling to length. And exhale as we're pressing the elbows to your inner thighs. We're also moving the chest towards the feet. So you might notice it feels quite restrictive. So it won't be great change of shape. Just slowly moving. Or maybe for some it is. It really depends on how your hip joints are shaped. How much external rotation available there is. So slowly easing the chest down. Remember, we don't want to go through the pain. It is okay to find your gentle edge. But no need to go any further. We want to feel opening through your hips, definitely through your inner thighs. Hopefully some length is felt through your lower back. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Good. And inhale, carefully bringing the chest all the way back up. Wonderful, beautiful. And now we're moving on to the B option, a little bit gentler shape. So we move the feet away from the your seat bones, from your groin, and create a comfortable diamond shape. Now wrap your hands around your feet again. And this time, this is an opportunity for you to really let go. We can round the spine as much as we want, and we'll come to forward fold. So inhale, breathe all that air in. And exhale as you release, you're rounding the spine and moving the crown of the head towards your feet. So creating this nice inner enclosed space. Again, it is absolutely not important. It doesn't matter how deep we go, as long as we feel that something's going on in your hips, as this is softening this area. Hopefully the spine feels happy, that it can round and relax. Moving the chin closer towards your chest so you can also loosen through your upper shoulders and your neck. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. And very slowly inhale your chest all the way back up to seated. Good. If you like, raise your arms, stretch it up, feel that energy flowing again. And exhale, release. Wonderful. So now you can remove your blocks from under your bottom if they were there. Bring the feet to mat and move the bottom a little bit more towards the top of your mat so there is space for you to come lying supine. Extending the legs, flexing the feet, grounding through the sit bones. And we'll use the core to bring ourselves all the way down lying. Arms will be mirroring our legs, so parallel with your legs. Good. Palms looking at one another. Inhaling. And as we exhale, slowly moving your upper body all the way down. Try to keep the spine straight. It's a little bit harder than when we do with rounding the spine. So taking it slow, keeping the heels down and returning your shoulder blades all the way down to mat and let your arms rest alongside the body. Take a few moments here. Also deciding what inversion you would like to take. Maybe none, that's totally fine. You can just relax in this Shavasana-like shape. Or if you'd like to invert gently, bring the legs up, toes to skies. Viparita Karani, maybe support under your sacrum to ease the pressure off. Legs could be also resting on the wall. It's more mellow, milder option. Maybe you would lift your bottom up and take the toes over the head, finding plow. Maybe you will stay here. Maybe you will interlace the fingers behind your back, working into your full plow. Maybe you come all the way to your shoulder stand, hands high up your shoulder blades, pushing the pelvis forward and heels back, finding this long line of energy. Make sure that you're growing tall all the way towards the sky. If there are any higher blood pressure issues, some reflux issues and neck issues, maybe shoulder stand and plow under your shapes.